Hello and welcome to Lloyd South Lakes BMW. Today we have this i3. This is the 120 amp hour variant, and this car is finished off in fluid black with the iBlue highlights. This is a July 2020 registered vehicle. Some lovely options selected on this particular car, and a great standard specification on the i3, so let's run through some of those things with you now. Whilst this being the fluid black variant, I think it's very colour coded. And some of the different variants, we still have the black roof, the black upon it, and the glass black. But with this, the fluid black really does make it a very slick looking car, and the real nice details with those iBlue accents, which around those kidney grills there, and the BMW roundel. Had a small facelift to the i3 for this variant, so we have this new design front bumper, a new designed indicator. So behind that was to make the car look a little bit wider, less squat, just to help with the proportions. It also included some additional upgrades. Got the full LED headlights as standard now. They were previously an option. So you have the lovely daylight running light. You also have the full LED dipped and main beam. The blue accent, also finished on that lower sill there. That exposes a little bit more when we open the doors. Also with this variant, the updated version, we have this silver stripe across the roof line there. Just helps draw the line, your eye back. Again, making the design look a little bit slicker. This car has the 19-inch, it's called the i-turbine spoked wheel. So it's a very aerodynamic wheel, so not a lot of sort of through access to the inner part of the wheel. We have this diamond cut front face, and then this black inlay on some of the spokes. The iBlue accent also carries on around the roundel and on the i3 badge there as well. Slightly redesigned lower bumper, and I have this new silver strip added as well, yet again to make the car look a bit wider, less stout, less stocky I suppose is the word, which is sort of the general dimensions of the i3. With some nice little design elements there just to further enhance the car. Into the boot. We do have a very handy two-way split folding rear seat option. No underlug capacity. Underneath the false floor here we've got the electric motor, that's where that's housed, so no access to that I'm afraid, so this is what we get, but we do have this very handy split folding rear seat option if you need any extra freeload capability. Into the charging port, same position where the traditional BMW ICE vehicle is. Also this time we have the two charge points. Top there we've got AC fast charging, and also got the DC rapid with the extra pin at the bottom for the sort of CCS rapid chargers we see. Nice illuminated light as well around the charging socket, just to give you some indication of what's happening with the charging when you first plug it into the vehicle. Right, so into the vehicle from this point, it almost looks like a two-door coupe, but we do have some very special doors on the i3. So once the front doors are open, then access this little silver lever, and pop opens the back doors as well. So a very unique sort of way of getting into the car. We've also got a fold-down front seat as well, so a little lever here. So you can drop down that front seat. You do need a little bit of extra space to get in. And it's a true four-seater, so with the dimensions of the vehicle, BMW didn't try and squeeze an extra seat in the middle. Two usable seats in the back. I'm nearly 6'3". I can fit very comfortably in the back, even behind my own driving position, which I've got it set at now. So very practical still. Also got the ISO mount fittings there. And the customers I've spoken to say the way the door opens, actually they use the back seats a lot for items, shopping, things like that, rather than going into the boot. They find it very easy and very handy to do so. As mentioned, you can see a little bit more of the iBlue accent there on that lower sill. That runs very nicely into the interior finish as well. So the Neutron cloth finish. We've got some lovely contrast grey accents as well. Lots of interesting materials in the i3. It's not only an electric vehicle, very green vehicle, so a lot of recycled materials, plastics and bottles. You've seen the sort of finishes on the door cards. You see the top of the dashboard as well. even recycled materials throughout the cloth and the interior. Stepping into the car, got a very new sort of look for the i3. Very simple display ahead of us. The car just wake up. Information wise, that's all you really need to see. So you've got your battery indicator at the bottom, got your speed there, you've got a trip on the right, different information available on the left hand side for the onboard computer, and this little semicircle here just gives an indicator of when you're sort of using, how much energy you're using by propelling yourself forward via the accelerator, and also when the car's regenerating through the regenerative braking system, when it's charging itself. So that's basically all you see on the vehicle. Over to the central display, I've got the BMW ID6 system, so I've got this live tile screens. Live tiles it's called, so I've got these 6 tiles of information which can be customised and set up to display the information that you want to see. That's relevant to you. Full widescreen as well, so you've got lots of great information. We'll go to the full view, say on the map for instance. That's a lot of array of infotainment system. Built-in hard drive as well, 20 gig hard drive in these cars, so you can actually download music stored to the vehicle, or play it through USB, Bluetooth connectivity. If you've got a Spotify app on your phone, you'll get a Spotify controller as well on there to control Spotify for your phone via the iDrive system. So fantastic system. Obviously built in the navigation, you do have charge points, and when you are using the navigation as well, if you're putting a destination which is further away than the current range, we're all recommending a stop as well as showing you charge stations which are suitable on your journey. Moving on down, we've got the 1 to 8 there, the favourite buttons, so they're the presets for anything on the iDrive, whether it's navigational information, a menu screen, radio stations, phone numbers, you can save those to do anything. The single zone climate control in the front, and freeway heated front seats for both front passengers. Very economical to use the heated seats in winter rather than the climate control. Just turn that down a bit. Very flat load surface as well, so lots of space down here. Handy storage net there as well. Keep things stowed away. Also got fantastic BMW iDrive down here with a touchpad for controlling the iDrive system. It is voice activated as well, which is, I find it very handy for navigational work, but the iDrive dial is a great system to be used. The vehicle also has the Apple CarPlay preparation as well, so if you are running an Apple device, you can link that via Apple CarPlay system, so you get a different view to the iDrive screen, and more sort of Apple view from the apps on your phone. This vehicle also has the Driving Assistance Plus, so we've got some extra buttons on here. We've got distance cruise control, so adaptive cruise control. Also got lane assist as well. There's also something called traffic jam assist built into that, so that will help you in a sort of traffic jam situation, bring the car to a complete stop, and then carry it away again when the traffic moves on. So these are all the buttons here for the adaptive cruise control and lane assist functionality. And on the right, we've got the audio option here, voice activation, phone answering, and volume controls. And very finally up here, we've got the drive selector, unique place. So just a rocker switch here, which you can rock forward to put into drive, back into reverse, P to park, and then the power button there as well. Rear parking sensors are standard, so when you do put it in reverse, you'll get the audio tone, and also the visual indicator there as well. A lovely run through this i3. You can see there, this car's got 5,384 miles on the clock, and as I mentioned, it's a July 2020 registered vehicle. I hope this video has been of use. If there's any further information you require or would like to book a test drive, please do get in contact with us. One of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.